Kid Craddock in the morning.
The Showbiz Top 5.
Hey, this is Kelly Raspberry. This is your Showbiz Top 5 for Wednesday. It's June the 25th. Michael Jordan was standing in the valet line outside this place in Miami, just waiting for his car, minding his own business. This little boy comes up and starts gushing, "Oh my gosh, I love you, Michael Jordan. I'm even wearing your tennis shoes. Can I please have my picture taken with you?" Michael just blew this kid completely off, got in his car and drove away. The kid was said to be so upset that he threw his disposable camera down to the ground and smashed it. No comment from Michael's rep. Heather Locklear has checked herself into a rehab facility out in Arizona to be treated for anxiety and depression. She apparently has voluntarily done this because she wants to have an in-depth evaluation of the medication she's been on since her breakup with Richie Sambora a couple years ago and wanted to be properly diagnosed and treated. Now, it was just a couple of months ago that 911 call went in. Somebody proclaiming to be Heather's therapist or doctor or something that was saying that he was afraid she was going to commit suicide, and they said no, that was a hoax. But now this is kind of leading more credibility to that story. Shaquille O'Neal's rap that included some pretty controversial stuff about Kobe Bryant, a racially derogatory word and some profanities, well, it has infuriated the sheriff who just a couple months ago, back in January, made Shaquille a special deputy and then promoted him to a ceremonious colonel earlier this month. Well, now Sheriff Joe Arpaio says he wants those badges back. He said if anybody else employed with my department would have done something like this, they would have been fired. So even though his badges weren't, anything more than ceremonial, he says he doesn't want him in possession of them anymore. Britney Spears went to court yesterday, a 3-hour closed session. We don't know any of the details except she got overnight visitation rights granted back to her. Up until now, she's only had 3 monitored visits every week with 2-year-old Sean Preston and 1-year-old Jaden James. The judge is going to reevaluate the situation on July 15th. And then finally, Rihanna's trying to play all coy with us still. She thinks she's pulling one over on us, that Chris Brown and I are just very, very, very close friends. If we were dating, things would be a lot different, and she's telling the ladies of The View that. Well, she needs to tell her mom or her boyfriend's mom to keep her mouth shut because Chris Brown's mother is running her mouth about how sweet Rihanna is, how she's the sexiest, nicest girl that Chris has ever dated. So they need to keep their story straight because we're just a little bit too smart for them, aren't we? That's your Showbiz Top 5 for Wednesday.